Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Atlanta Braves.
And now, please welcome.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And starting this one, Chris Sale. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming because it's breaking two planes, horizontal and vertical.
There's a swing and a drive. Long gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Here's Trey Turner. And that drops in for a strike.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
In the air, right field. And there's one down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Bryce Harper, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Sale, multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Throw on to Olsen. Harper retired.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Two down, bases empty. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Just missed. Next pitch is downstairs.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now it's filled up. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Sale ready. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Yeah, there's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And here comes Alec Bohm. Foul ball. Castellanos leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And there's a foul ball. Two outs.
That's a ball.
Now a fly ball to right center. Kellner sizes this one up, and that is that. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now 1-0. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound now, Zach Wheeler. What's the word on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Bottom of the first, here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
1's the count.
Upstairs. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Fights it off, he'll see another. And it skips in the dirt.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Plus, he gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at bat.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. One down, base is empty. Profar gets a piece there. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. To first, and here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
And that one fouled off. Breaking ball misses down and away. That one
That's
missed.
ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Up and in, and that's ball 3. Hard hit left side. In plenty of time to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. And the Braves go down quietly, still behind by a count of 1-0. Top of the second, and digging in for Philadelphia, Max Kepler. Sale back to work. That's down and in. A slider missed.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog. And I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way. So people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
2 strikes.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
That one just missing inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses, and it's 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
It'll bring up JT Realmuto. And that one missing low. And that's downstairs. Ball 2. Nobody out. Runner at first. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Tags the runner for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. This is Bryson Stott. And a slider misses down and away.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
On the ground to second, might be 2. Over to Arcia. That's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He caught it behind his back. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. What a play to end the inning. There's no way he saw that into the glove.
No, you're absolutely right. All he knew was the grounder was somewhere behind him. Just threw his glove out there and it stuck. That was pretty cool.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Here's the pitch to Olson.
Nope, outside.
Ground ball right side. And Olsen is set down.
Batting fifth, designated hitter,
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch just misses. 1 out, bases empty. That one's in there. And the count even 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch in the dirt. It's 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next offering is down low. On the ground. Turner with the throw to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Tap foul at the plate. Next pitch is outside. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Good late movement on that sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top.
2 down, nobody on. He goes down looking. Down in order go the Braves. They trail here 1-0. Back at Truist Park, top half of the 3rd inning, Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Schwarber, a former All-Star, hitting leadoff in today's game. And though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. And now the count is even.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
The 1-1. There's the strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Trey Turner now. And that's too high. That's in there, and it's 1-1. And that is out of play. Right side. Albies over to first in time. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Here comes Bryce Harper. 0 for 1 so far. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that
strike.
fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a pop-up. Riley makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Phillies down in order, but they still lead it 1-0. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Now in for the Braves, Sean Murphy. There's the strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball one.
Just missing off the plate there according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Swing and a foul straight back. Good job to fight that one off. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. A little bit low. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And he walked him. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here's Jared Kelnick. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Check swing, and he went 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Murphy gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And now 1-2. Just missed.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And just misses with that one.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Tying run is at first here in the last half of the third. That's to third. Boom. Over to stop for one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Strike on the inside corner.
0-1.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2 outs. Just off the inside corner. And the count's even at 2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Next pitch is outside. Michael Harris the second. Next to bat for the Braves. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. So the lineup flips over, and now the center fielder, Michael Harris the second, led off the game with a strikeout. Ball one there.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And there's the strike.
1-1.
Little chopper rolls foul. Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
2-2 count.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's down and in.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Jurickson Profar in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
First and second, 2 outs. And next for Atlanta, Jurickson Profar. He's 0 for 1. Profar gets a piece there. Two on, 2 outs. That misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Hit weakly on the ground, and that will end the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. They still trail 1-0. Back here in Atlanta, new inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Out front, rip foul.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Up and in. Now 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Here's a 1-2. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end, most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
Boom. Batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
One down, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Max Kepler at the plate. Walked his first time. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Riley fires to first, and that is the third out of the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. And midway in the 4th, it's the Phillies 1 and the Braves nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Austin Riley. Missing inside, ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Drilled out towards left center field. Marsh hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here is Matt Olson. Grounded out his first time up. And ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Next pitch is outside. That one fouled off. And foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Good eye in that spot. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that one one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Man at first with one gone. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. And there's a ball. Right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Here's the pitch to Ozuna. And a swing and a miss.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Fouled off. He was late. Olsen off of first with 2 away. That clips the zone. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Now one
ball,
missed.
2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Here's a 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Just misses the mark outside the zone. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. That one just misses.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
First and second, 2 outs. Sean Murphy digs in now. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. That should get the dugout going. It's 3-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So 2 down. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jared Kelenic. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
Swing and a miss. 1-2. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Joe Ross preparing to come on if needed. Banks, a left-hander, also throwing. 2 down, nobody on. And a ball evens the count. And down on strikes he goes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back at Truist Park, ready now for the 5th inning. And now it's JT Realmuto. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. 0-1. Ball one there.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play. So I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer, when you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary, but this type of guy shuts the running game down.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. Stop. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And he won around. Rule the swing. Now snap throw to first. Realmuto back in there. Runner at first with no outs here. Late swing, foul to the left. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So up next, Brandon Marsh. Grounded out his first time. That's a little bit low. Realmuto leads off first with one away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Throw to second.
That's just a perfect catch and throw right there. You get a guy with that kind of speed trying to take second. He's got such a good arm back there, but that had to be on the money. Pressure situation, if you will, right on top of it.
And that's off the inside edge. 3-0. And that's outside. It is ball 4, and he's on base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Schwarber checks his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. On the ground, right side. Albies sends it to first. Schwarber out of the play. And that is that. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 3 and the Phillies 1. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Joe Ross.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now in for the Braves, Orlando Arcia.
The shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's a fair ball. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. 1 for 2. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Oh, 1 now. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next pitch just misses, and it's 1-2.
That's one you always want as a pitcher, down at the knees, and it looks to me like he's barking, that's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
1-2 now. Breaking ball misses down and away. A changeup missing, and the count's full. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
He's mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. Let's see if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in, he gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. He's grounded out a couple of times. Pulls that one foul. Man at first, 1 away. Not even close there. 1-1. Profar gets a piece there. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Here is Austin Riley. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Arcia off of first with 2 away. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Braves strand 1 as the lead remains 3-1. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Trey Turner at the plate. Sale back to work. That one misses. 1-0.
Well, these Phillies need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They've got to be frustrated with how many balls they're hitting on the ground. It's been one grounder after another, it seems. And I'm not sure the infield grass can take much more of this, Boog.
He caught it behind his back to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball. Of course, you have to credit the pitching for making them beat the ball into the ground so often, but I haven't seen much of an adjustment from the hitters yet either. Got to find a way to get under the ball a little bit more and get it in the air.
Throws to first in time. Harper retired.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder. Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
2 balls, no strikes.
And that drops in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
That's outside. 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
3-1 count. Saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get-me-over breaking ball to bring the count full.
And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Boom. In the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Line drive, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now batting Max Kepler. Fastball for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Pitch misses there. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
base hit right field. Castellanos on his way to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Well, we go bottom 6. Here's Matt Olson down. He swings and fouls one off. Ross, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. The 0-1.
Ball.
Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Jose Ruiz up and throwing. Alvarado getting loose as well. Next offering is downstairs. Late on that fastball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Kepler sizing this one up. Nabs it, and there's one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Marcell.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And downstairs. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. On the ground to third. Jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Now batting, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He is struck out, and he is walked. Right through there for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a grounder foul first base side. Two outs. And there's a ball. Ground ball up the middle, and he can't come up with it. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it.
Well, with 2 outs, I'm thinking he had his mind on getting in the dugout so they could get to hitting. All it takes is just a little lapse in concentration. So now let's see if his pitcher will pick him up.
So here's Murphy now. He really made his presence felt back in the 4th inning of this one, Singy.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone in that dugout was pretty fired up.
That one's in there, 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Albies leads off first with 2 down to the inning. swings and misses. It's a strikeout. One left for Atlanta, but they still lead it 3-1. Top of inning number 7, and here is JT Realmuto. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And ball 1. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Bryson Stott getting ready to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Tying run at the plate. On the ground to first, could be 2. Over to Arcia. That's 1. On to Olsen. That's 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And now the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. That one is upstairs. And another ball. And that's in for a strike. And the count 2-1. And that's in for a strike.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Now that the designated
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's already homered in this game. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Step off, throw to first. And he's back safely. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
It's so impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. No runs on 2 base hits. No errors and a runner left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Braves 3 and the Phillies 1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jose Alvarado.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And now the right fielder, Jared Kellner. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And that's down and away.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. Just missed. And that one is in there, called strike 3.
Up next for the Braves.
Stepping in, Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia.
That one pushed foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Harris now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Next pitch is downstairs. That to right. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Makes the turn and heads for second. Tag, but he's in there. So runner at second, 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Jurickson Profar. Look out, way inside. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base, now just 90 feet away.
The 1-0. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they get. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Braves 3 and the Phillies 1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Pierce Johnson.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Turner stands in now and watches strike 1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And that one sliced foul. Oh, and 2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. struck him out looking. Here's Bryce Harper. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
Not many hitters go up there looking for an 0-0 breaking ball, but a good way for the pitcher to get ahead in the count.
Outside low, and 1-1.
1-1.
The Braves up by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th. In the dirt, and it's 2-1.
Ball 3.
Fought off foul. Johnson fires. And they'll do it again. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One down, base is empty, and that's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Castellanos in the box now. Takes strike 1.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Hit on the ground to short. Finds its way through, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Off the mark there. Ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
So the tying run at second. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Raisel Iglesias getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Number 63 also getting ready. One now. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
On the ground to the left. Over to Albies. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jose Ruiz.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And the batter now, Austin Riley. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Outside, and it's 1-0. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
That misses, and now 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on the tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Olsen, the next to hit, takes ball one. Maybe a 2-ball, 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Marcell Ozuna. In there, and it's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
2 down, nobody on. That one missing inside.
That's ball 2.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Braves go down quickly here, and the score stays 3-1. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Max Kepler. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. And misses inside.
Nope, outside.
And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 3. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
He's 2 outs away. And now it is JT Realmuto. And that misses. And that is ball 1. The Braves trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Next offering is in for a strike. Headed towards the corner. Kelman makes the grab, 2 away. Last chance for the Phillies. Bryson Stott, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. And takes low for ball 1.
That's ball 2.
They're down to their final strike.
2-2.
1 strike away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, we saw a lot of good pitching and defense in this ball game. And when you have a low-scoring game, it's imperative that the players stay on their toes, ready to make plays behind their pitcher. And they did exactly that. It's an excellent win. Everyone goes in the clubhouse feeling really good about themselves.